So I want to say thank you very much, everybody. All my brothers, sisters, everybody, father, mother. From beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth. Your beginningless rebirth, my beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth of yours and mine. Okay? Did it make clear? Okay. And especially many older students, many years ago, could not hear? Could not hear? You cannot hear? Maybe I think like the, what do you call the very tall, fat lady, sometimes, or opera. Maybe I should sing, opera, then you can hear. Maybe I teach in that way. I just thought came, some time ago, past years, sheep and different animals, even mouse and different animals talking dharma, talking lamdrim, but in a simple way. Question, answers, but all lamdrim about life, and you can draw on renunciation, subject, bodhichitta, emptiness, different subjects. The sheep explaining, maybe a crocodile explains, crocodile talks about emptiness. That I haven't thought, but so I thought to make a movie, so that people can watch it, the children can watch. But of course, they always look at the animals. But here the subject is dharma. There's the difference there. Look at the same animal, but the subject is dharma. Very useful for their mind to learn from that. For the children, especially children, like the Lama, his nervous, he watches a video, what do you call it, inside, what the ranch, this children show, what's that? What do you call it? What? The Lama, no, died correct. Marmadam, Horamimata. He began died correct. Cartoon. He watches cartoon for hours. Even he doesn't want food. Even during the eating, food time, he constantly watches. Then, is too much watching, so then he takes away when he cries. So that example, especially children, is the animal form, but the subject is different. I thought that I mean, I haven't thought about children, so tiny, but because I thought about that quite a few years to be able to make correct. One thing is that the company advertised this, what's it called? Gego. Not Gego, they just disciplinary monk. Gego. Huh? Geigo, Geigo, this was Geigo. But act very nicely. It fits what he says. You know, it fits very, with his tales, it fits very good what he says. You know, it's just short, only, I mean, half minute or something. So also that, I thought whether subject is a meaningful subject, very deep. So that really people enjoy, especially shape, and then the talk is something very deep, profound. You know, that common people don't think. Common people in the world, even they have very high education from university, science or whatever, but not discovered that way, not discovered yet that way, haven't thought that way. Yeah, so yes. Yeah, thought that so that thought came, so sorry. So this is very interesting subject, interesting creation. So then people who have lungs, not lung or transmission, lung. Wind disease. After Western people met Dharma in Dharamsala or Nepal, maybe Dharamsala, after some time, after 1 year, 2 years, then they find a lung. They become expert in lung. So, wind disease, they come to know lung. After 2 years, meeting Buddhism and Dharamsala, all like that. So everybody find out lung. So I was going to say, it might be cure for lung. This video, it can be cure for lung. People have mental, need to relax the mind. Also that. So it makes them to laugh a lot. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. So the many, thank you very much, many old students came this, arrived the residency for many years. But I don't know anyone who died, passed away, then came back here. That I don't know. I can't recognize it. Yeah, I think that must have been about a long time ago. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, so very good. So, the often Lama She says, when the Lama meet his friends, amongst geshes, often he says, benefits not even dead, not benefits not having dead, is to meet again. To be able to meet again is benefits of not being dead. So Lama often says that. so that happened here. We meet each other. I didn't die yet. I don't know whether it's fortunately or unfortunately. Difficult to say. Difficult to say. So maybe when you do virtue, fortunate dead, not dead. But when you do non-virtue, then unfortunate, not dead. Raising myself. So anyway, so very good. So it helped many others to inspire to practice Dharma. So by meeting old students, who lived in Dharma, so who try very hard, so help each other. So we help each other. So meeting together, meeting. Yeah, such is the Vajrayogini holy place, the center. So then, like here, to meet each other, so inspire each other to practice Dharma. Then you pass your information, life story of Dharma practice. You share. Share your experience. How hard you practice Dharma, so inspires others. So that. So that very helpful. When you hear somebody, so long beard so much to practice Dharma, doing Nyungnes, then Kasure, so many Nyungnes, and what practicing the renunciation, but it's the right view. Relating Lamdram, but then of course you can say meditation on the Madhyamika, Avasamala Anakarika. So you can go back to those subjects, you see what you've been meditating. But if you bring it back to Lamdram, then you see renunciation, but it's the right view, so forth. And then of course that Tantra subject. So that, so with hardships so long, not just one day or 1 month or 1 week, but for a long time. So that's to share those, to come to know, is very inspiring each other. So very good. Then we help the students, we help each other to practice Dharma, to in the kind of a quick way to purify the negative karmas, saving negative karmas, collected from beginningless rebirth. In a quick way, most powerful way to purify and collect excellence merits. Then practice of good heart, ultimate good heart, bodhichitta. So somebody would dedicate life for that. So, yeah, very helpful. Special those, especially sacrificing life for others. You give the life for others, sentient beings, numberless sentient beings. Well, even one sentient being, even two sentient beings, even three sentient beings. All those, especially those, really amazing. With bodhichitta, with the ultimate good heart. Even you don't have actual realization, but nearby, close by. Like that. So, great, most meaningful life, beneficial life, happiest life. In the West, you need to know happiest life. That's what is so important, happiest life. I don't know about meaningful, but happiest life. In the West, you need to hear that. Oh, that is the happiest life. Not a living life with a self-chasing thought, not a living life with a self-chasing thought, ego, self-chasing thought. With living life with cherishing others. So that's the happiest life. So no regret when we die. No regret. So happy, even you die. So happy, man. Because you live, because your life is meaning. You see your life's meaning. So dedicate your life to others. So, see? That. So what you teachings, what you've been hearing, bodhichitta, this text, that text, this text, bodhichitta, so then you see that, then you live the life. You live the life with a good heart. See? Benefiting every day, benefiting even insects, ants, any creatures, not only animals, but people also. Therefore, some people, not only people, even the insects, creatures, benefit. So, overall, the numberless helpings, numberless hunger causes, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless asura, numberless intelligent beings. So it's great. So that you are happy now, every day you are happy. Your mind, I say, even there's often his Honor says, if you have good heart, then what we have is only water to drink. In the house, what you have is a grass house, hut grass house. So if the mind is happy, if the mind is, if your heart is a good heart, if you are good heart, then mind is so happy. Even what you have is only just water to drink, and the house just a grass house, in a hut, So that mind is happy. So. So when you, especially when you die, enter this life, so happy, no regret, and to die for sentient being, and go to Pure Land. As his son said, best way to die is to die with bodhichitta. So, yeah, that is. So as one says that in the past, Kadamba Geshe, they practice whatever is the best, no matter whatever disease, cancer, or anything, whatever you have, doesn't matter. Whatever is best for sentient being. If I get sick, it's the best for sentient being to happen. So even death, or cure disease, long life, whatever is best for sentient being to happen. That for me, whatever is best for sentient being. So you always pray like that. Then, you see, when you die, then there's no fear. So happy, one actual time when you die, and so happy, so free. So you see, the other one is you do so much puja. I mean, people who are those who met Dharma. I mean, those who know there are many pujas you can do. So to not get sick, or to be better, even sickness to be better, or to have long life. Do so much puja, you do so much, you spend much money, so puja. Then when you die, then so much fear. You see, I don't remember every single word, but anyway, the meaning is that when you die, then so much fear. You see, the first thing is to separate from the families. So much fear to separate from family. And then the second thing is possession. Your possession, your property. You are helicopter. You are I don't know, the plane, airplane, or car, Mercedes car, or whatever. Anyway, so anyway, possessions. Separate from then separate from this body, they cherish the most. Numberless, then numberless Buddha, Bodhisattva, numberless sentient beings. You cherish the most this body, cherish the most, among all sentient beings. Now separation from that. They are separate from you, you are separate from them. So much fear. So when you die, then so much fear. So basically, ego, the attachment. When you didn't do anything, your emotional mind, negative emotional mind, you didn't do anything. You didn't do practice. Maybe you recited mantra or prayers, but you didn't do. But you didn't use for that. You didn't do. As a commitment, maybe it would be a commitment, but not really use. You didn't use it like medicine for your mind. Just return from this time, commitment, but didn't really use as medicine to your mind. So then when you die, same, the mind is nothing changed. make it better and not bring less fear. You know, not bring even less fear, maybe more fear. I remember one thing. Sorry. Strong. Okay. When I was, I don't know, 7, it's very small. In Solu Khumbu, because I escaped a few times back from monastery to back to my home, Tame. To home, during children time, you don't analyze of your action, benefits and shortcomings, you don't analyze. So children think time is the only thing to play. So of course, home, then you can play, see? So that's the mind attitude I had. So you think in the mind, play, you know? At home you can play. So then, only that don't thought, right? Then you immediately run, you escape from there. My alphabet teacher was my uncle, who was a Gelong, big shoe. So I ran a few times and so so my mother sent away to Rolling at a hidden place of Pamasambhava. More hidden place. People are not intellectual like this part of Solu Khumbu, Namjapazar, with the Mount Everest. That's not that part. People are more intellect, that part. The Rolling, that's the more primitive. There are many, there are Pamasambhavas, caves, amazing caves. Shaped look like a hat of Pamasambhava. Inside, nectar comes when you do, if you do incense puja, river sangchu. If you do that, you do sangchu, the incense practice, then nectar comes. I saw the nectar when I was a small child, when someone took me there. So they it's like wax. It comes at daytime, not necessarily rain, just, yes, it comes. There's a kind of wax you put there. So that, there's a, footprint, Pamasambhava's footprint, many things, long life, other, yes, long life, because Tsepum, long life bars, and many things. So, sorry, my throat getting longer. There were Western people came. I think the first time I saw in Roiling, 2 people came to outside our house. My elder uncle was also Gelong that time. Was learning, second alphabet teacher because I ran way to home, so that's why. So 2 Western people came, 2 men came. Maybe they're French. I'm not sure. They speak whiz. They speak whiz. That's how I saw. So maybe French. I didn't discriminate, but I thought maybe French. But now, and the body, I watched the body. I was a small boy. And the body has yellow hair, you know. Yeah. Oh, of course, it was not eating. Of course, it was not. It's not about man. It's not eating. Yeah. But I think since I mentioned eating, I think I realized maybe I did see recent years. I mean, I think I did see ego. Ego. Eating. I was a small boy. I was coming up from my home. Just right on the mountain, on the hill, and going to the monastery, Thame monastery. So there was, I didn't look like this, but my eyesight, there was somebody sitting on the rock. Somebody sitting on the rock. So I was looking like this. I didn't look like this. So I have eyesight. Then it got up. It was so fast, it ran down on the hill. Then the villagers down there, they screamed. They screamed. So fast went down. Then I think it went to the other forest, mountain forest. So I think that's. So I asked him to talk. So I thought that's an 80. It's not Burman. So yeah. Yeah. So the people down there screamed. So above Laudo, since every winter, when it's very cold, it goes down. I don't know where it goes down, but from the mountain it goes down, backside of Laudo. Since every winter. So the people come to know when the Iti was going down, they hear all kinds of noise. The Iti can make the people talking, all kinds of noise it can make. That's a very common one. Many people hear that, even they didn't see, but they hear. Right. Yeah. My uncle, who is still alive, 94 or 5, I don't know. Yeah. Youngest uncle that I have. Most passed away, dead. Some lay. I think there was one monk who dead. So this young uncle, in the place called, we see here, we have to move different seasons, winter, Sunday. So we moved in the winter time there. Down below Laudo, but it's a little bit up from Tamu, so Sunday. And then summertime, maybe Tame, autumn time or springtime near Snow Mountain. I forgot the name of the place. Only grows grass. So they cut the grass, and I think maybe autumn, then pile up the grass. Then, so you see, we sleep on the grass. So my whole family sleep on the grass. I don't remember the mother, but I think, yeah, it was all the children, my sister or something, and everybody in one, I don't know, at time we used to sleep under the father's animal skin, chua. So we all, whole family sleep under that. Under that. Then tells this is father's chuba, the animal skin, ropa. So the hair, animal hair. We said then outside the cover, the leather. So whole family gets underneath. So I don't know there with the grass, I don't remember. So pile of grass like 1 story, something like that. So we climb that on night time, then we sleep. So moon rises. Moon rises. No clouds, moon rises. Then we sleep in the grass. Or children talk stories, and then go to sleep. So I remember that. Yeah. So anyway, so my uncle was there one time with the animals. So it was coming night time. So all the yaks run away. But the mischief dog, Tibetan mischief dog, that means big dog. So that runs around in the house built with stones. And they made a fire around. So it seems there was one protection to make a fire around to protect from Yeti. But even you couldn't see coming from outside. See, you feel vibration, so much power in the house. You don't see, but so much power, vibration. That's he told me. So since it was on the entourage, the core sounding of the country deva, yula, country deva, which is situated loudest here. There's a huge rock mountain. There is the place where the Yula country deva is situated. Country deva seems, I'm not going to extend the story now, because they help people, practicing dharma or learning dharma. It seems like that. So, yeah, seems. So recently, the Iti was in Tamil, down below, so it's coming up. So there's some people from Thailand going to Laudo, so scared, so scared you almost can't move like that. Even the Iti is far down there. But somehow it is like that fear, and people have fear. So they try to go quickly to Laudo from up there, from Ganupa, the hermitage from there, try to go to Laudo quickly. Then they didn't meet Iti. So that's the recent time. You see, it happened. So I met 2 Westerners. My first experience outside the house, they came and talking, and the arms have yellow hair, kind of like that. could be French. Then I wanted to go to meet him. So there's a river, down the river like this. Then there's a ground. The other side ground, before the mountain ground. So they camped. They put their tent, camped there. So I wanted to go to meet him to give potato present potatoes, big potatoes. So my teacher said, don't go, but I insisted to go. So what happened was I was carrying the potatoes in the where the Nepalese eat food is brass container, this much. So so the container. So I went to see, there was two wood on the water, on the river. There's only two, not big, two small wood. I don't know, maybe if there's a half like that wood, maybe like that. Two wood as a bridge. So I went on that. Then in the middle of that, the bridge was going, in my view, the bridge was going up. Water is coming down, bridge was going up. Then I fell down. Then there's a very deep water, very deep or blue, very deep water. Then there was a stone rock, water is going like this. So my head is up, down, like that. So I can see my teacher was running way from there by pulling his trouser metal cloth, white cloth, dyed red color. So pulling up this from that sleeve, chuba without sleeve. So it came away from there so funny, so fast, so fast running. So my head was going in the water, come out, going in the water, come out. Then I see coming to pick me up. Then if it's a late liberty, then I'm gone to in the deep blue water. Gone in deep blue water, it will be difficult to catch. Unless you can, I don't know whether my teacher will swim or not, but so I'm just about to reach there. At the beginning, my head is up to the bridge, Then later on, my head, people say they turned towards down. So then my teacher grabbed me. Yeah, then went up. Then sat down near the fire in the house. Yeah. So, because I went to meet him to get the potato, to potato inside the denga, the Nepalese, where they eat food. But of course I lost. So then, you see, well, interesting thing is that time, you see, very interesting, that time. Never heard. I read, my teacher led me to read Dharma Sutra so many times, all day long. Not only one day, but for, I think, I don't know, month or I'm not sure, a different text. But you see, in my mind, now this, what is called love the Lama, is going to die. You see, now this, who is called love the Lama, is going to die. So it just thought came in my mind. But there was no fear at all. No fear at all. Fear of death that time. Of course, now the fear of mountains, skies, mountains. But that time, you see, no fear of death, no fear at all of death. This who is called the Lama is going to die. The thought came in my mind. Who's called the Lama not going to die? Yeah. Never heard teachings on emptiness. So that was very interesting. So there must be a result of it could be a result of past life. That way of thinking could be a result of past life meditation or like that. So it could be like that. So that was interesting. That's I don't remember exactly the age, maybe 7. So I think maybe when is dinner time?
6.
6.
Yes.
Huh? 6. When is time of death? Dinner time is 6 o'clock. Time for death is
6. No?
time for death. 7 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we start here. So saying, there's so many people. So many people are not only 1,000, but much more than that. So many crowds on to go to Mount Everest. It's the base camp. Not everyone climb Mount Everest, but they go nearby. Base camp. I think maybe springtime, autumn. So what I want to say is that you are coming here not because I'm special, no, not at all. I'm just Mickey Mouse. Just Mickey Mouse. Or the animal, what do you call that? Animal that climbed the tree so slowly. Oh, then this, and then this. Slope. Huh? Slow. So the animal is slow. Yeah, like that. But you see, Buddha's teachings, what we practice, what you do hear, what I talk, and what you practice, Buddha Dharma. And, that basic Buddha Dharma is the Four Noble Truths, which makes you free from samsara. And then Mahayana Sutra, which contains mental wisdom to achieve enlightenment, full enlightenment for sentient beings. Then Tantra, Vajrayana teaching, Mahayana Sutra and Mahayana Tantra. That's to achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. Not for, you don't need to wait as well. Complete the merit, wisdom, virtue, but 3 kind of skills in one life. Then the Ma Anutaya Tantra, Kaya Tantra, Cha Tantra, Anuttara, Ma Anutara Tantra. That you achieve enlightenment in a brief lifetime of destiny time. So within some number of years, so already in this world, so many already achieved enlightenment by practicing Ma Anutara Tantra. So to practice Heruka, so many become enlightened. In the practice of Bhattacharya, so many become enlightened already in one life, in a few number of years. So like that. So conclusion what it says, so to the practice, to listen to teaching, to practice. So there's even you're able to climb Mount Everest 1 billion times, nothing. What do you achieve? Nothing. Maybe you become some famous in the world in this life, but the death can happen any time. There's nothing there which can help at that time. There's nothing there to help the future lives. Nothing. Then if it is ever done with attachment, to get power, to get reputation, you climb down this world. Then see, all that action, each step you're going to the mountain, Mount Everest, climb Mount Everest, even the base camp, each step you can non-negative karma. Because Buddha said, "Chönan senje chebade, senje zushung ondudro, senje zushung ondudro, kade samsang tonan mechinchina mida, dewa jesu damade, lugi jesu chimashin." All that, like that, Buddha said, mind is created. All the existence are created by the mind. Created by the mind. But we see, we have to meditate. It's not able to say words. No, not able. You have to experience. Chönan senje chebada, how is it created by the mind? You have to know that. I just say, it doesn't solve your problem. That alone, you have to experience. You have to see that. How your whole life came from your mind. You have to know that. The mind's principle, preliminary before the body, speech, mind, actually. Then an example, with a good heart, by holding good heart, then you speak to somebody. Then happiness rises as a result. Then where the body goes, shadow always follows. So as I see, always happiness rises from that. As Mela Buddha said, Chönan senje chebades, all the existence are created by the mind. The mind is principal preliminary before the preliminary participant activity. Called the segment by holding the bad attitude, bad heart, good heart, bad heart. Means then you talk to person. Then do not just out there from there suffering rises. Like the ox. Languages, qualities, the ox are up to the ox, there's a cherry, what cherry? Huh? Cart. So, cart. So, languages was it? Then you see, well, we see mostly Indian Nepal, they have to pull this heavy cart with the heavy luggage, bars and so people. So heavy, they get beaten, whether it's hot or cold, or beaten until they could not get up. So like that. So gave example of the suffering rasa from that. Gave that. So going with the so therefore every step from the west, I'm going to the Mount Everest, coming back out. Every step, everything. Nothing, it's all attachment in this life to get power, reputation in the world. So, all the negative karma causes a lot of them. It's nothing special. Only harm in the death time, only after this life. Most unbearable suffering in the Lord. So long, unbelievable. You experience in the karma finish. So that, and then even born human realm, do not good karma, then so much suffering like that. So here, billion times climbing Mount Everest, even if you're able to climb, is nothing compared to coming this course. So. Not only nothing, but it's only suffering. Even billion times you are able to climb Mount Everest with all the danger. You bear all the danger. If you look at that climbing mountain, then you can understand how you get danger. So anyway, okay, so we stop here.
We do mandala offering. Mandala offering, page 243.
Yeah, okay.
O Saji Peki Jakshe Metok Tram Jehenam.
「
Jehenam. chug ye parang lo san tempe drame sa sum gi droemen seltatu neg yun chingidam guru rana mandalakam niyatayami. Panam Gigyochi, Kipanam Panme Payang, Gone Gondru Pelwa Shuk.
Okay, thank you.
Tup Tsu Chan Shen Cham Gen Gyewe, Ten Sing Kyam Pelwe Kun Zerok Pose. Chok sum koelemen tu drup pada saril jegundu shapten shu.
Now, 1 second, life become wrong. Life become longer, 1 second.